My name is Cassie MacDonald, and I have been coming to VCC for a little over 10 years, and this is my first time participating in Alpha. My experience with the Luke 11:02 campaign was not supposed to be a huge thing. It was supposed to be just answering the challenge that Pastor Joe gave us. He, in the beginning of January, had issued the challenge to the church to set an alarm at 11:02 every day. And with that alarm going off, you were supposed to be praying for a couple of different people that the Lord put on your heart to be praying for in regards to inviting them to come to the Alpha course is really like what that challenge was supposed to be. When I heard the challenge, I thought to myself, you know what, you're trying to work on not being so hurried. Maybe an alarm during the day reminding you to pray for these 3 people that the Lord's put on your heart and in your life that really need Him would be really helpful to me. After I had been praying for a little bit, a couple of days and things, my coworker Alexis got back from her Christmas break, and she immediately walked up to me and she said, I just had to come and tell you, I went home over this Christmas break and I went to church with my family, and it was a really great experience and I really enjoyed it. And you know, I know we've had conversations before about the fact you go to church and things like that, so I just really want to tell you, like, I just had this great experience. And I said, oh, that's so crazy, because I've actually been praying for you every day. And I explained to her, you know, that Pastor Joe had issued that challenge, and that every day at 11:02 when my alarm goes off, that's why it's going off. It's because I kind of take my pause to be able to pray for her and those couple other people. And she was so touched by that. She just really felt like that was one of the nicest things people had ever done for her, to just pause and take a minute and just think specifically of her and pray for her. And I said, wow, this is so crazy that you would think this is such a big deal that I just am praying for you every day. You know, actually this whole conversation is even happening because the reason why we're supposed to be setting this alarm was I'm supposed to be, you know, using that time to invite people to this event that my church is doing. It's like this 8-week session thing. I know you live in Oakland. I didn't even think I was going to invite you to this. But since, you know, you're interested in that, like, I can send you the informational video if you want. And she came back to me and she said, hey, you know, I watched that video. It actually does look really interesting. Kind of in the midst of that, we had tried to look up some churches in her area because she was interested in trying to find one. And I think it just fit the bill for her, this Alpha course, because as we're looking at churches, she couldn't really come up with kind of what she believed, or what her what her foundational thoughts and beliefs were to try and match up to a church. So when we got to talking about Alpha and I sent her that video, I think she just was interested in the content and trying to formulate that for herself now. So I told her it was Thursday nights and thought she would turn me down, and she didn't. She came back and said, yeah, actually, like, go ahead, you can register us. Let's register and let's go. I said, great, I'll go with you, no problem. And so we've been coming on Thursday nights. Inklings and Alpha have really provided a space and facilitated the conversation for us in regards to kind of what we believe, and it's given the structure to have those conversations, and it's provided an area, a place that can be really comfortable, a group that can be really comfortable being vulnerable, asking some of the questions that people really struggle to feel safe asking sometimes. This whole process only took place because the Holy Spirit led it. And I was willing and open to just kind of doing the bare minimum, you know? Oh yeah, sure, I can set an alarm on my phone. You know, like, yeah, I probably can't like clear my Thursday night, like probably can't do all these other logistical things to be able to, like, you know, really think about the Alpha course, but like I could set an alarm, right? Like I could have a conversation if it comes up, fine. I feel like everything else just happened because I was open and was willing to set an alarm. That's all I really did. And then just showing up every week and having a conversation with my friends, and that's it.